So probably one of the most difficult thing for people to do is to say that they are wrong. Now, before you jump and you say, I'm saying that I'm wrong, if you will check, you will see that when you say that you are wrong, you say I'm wrong because or I'm wrong but. So when you say because or but, what you mean, the word but mean actually everything I said before I didn't mean to say. So if I tell you I love you but, it means I don't love you. Yes? If I say I love you because, it means that I don't love you because I want to love you, but there is some external reason that I love you. Love should be, and that's by the way, love should be the urge to be together for no reason at all, or the urge to share the same space for no reason at all. So people don't like to say, or they cannot say I'm wrong, even when they say they are wrong. If you are married, you can see that your spouse 20 years later will still tell you, you remember, I was right about something that gone 20 years ago. Why? Because people want to be right, and they consider that being wrong is something deadly. How wrong can you be? Dead wrong. They really feel that part of them die when they are wrong, when they are losing. So every time you are wrong, you consider that you lose. The truth is that if you cannot win and lose with the same level of enthusiasm, you are not living. You try not to die. There's a major difference between living and trying not to die. Living is the process where you just put something there and you're totally fine if it works or if it doesn't work, and you recognize life as a game. You don't think that life is too serious. And trying not to die, it means that everything is serious, everything is dangerous, and you are trying not to die. When a person trying not to die, like most people are, basically is already dead. He just hasn't been buried yet. So most people, in my opinion, die more or less at the age of 17, 18, 19, and they get buried whenever the body gives up. Now, why all that thing happening? Why a person cannot just look at the thing and just be willing to win and lose with the same level of enthusiasm? Because they are obsessively, uncontrollably trying to be something. They're trying to be something, one thing. And that beingness, this one thing, is more important to them than anything else. And the truth is that before you can be anything based on what you want to create, you will not control life. You will be a pawn on the game of life, and maybe even a broken pawn. But once you actually can be anything that's needed, if I need to be a janitor, I'll be a janitor. If I need to be a driver, I'm a driver. If I need to be the owner of the company, I'll be the owner of the company. And if I need to be the programmer, I'll be the programmer. Whatever I need to be, I am. Because beingness is just a matter of decision. It's just the ability to take a viewpoint. And you'll see it in all kind of situations in life where people are stuck on a viewpoint obsessively. And anything you do obsessively, you will fail at. There's a difference between dedication and being obsessive about something. Dedication means that I'm going towards a specific target, and I will take the beingness that needed in order to bring the most ideal result at any given moment. Obsession is I'm going towards a direction without a target in mind. So when someone is obsessively trying to be successful, you will see they will fail because they don't have a target in mind. And in this universe, everything changes, including your target. And if you don't change your beingness, you will not be able to do what it takes to do in order to eventually have what you want to have. How do you have anything? You become the ideal thing that will be able to do what's need to be done in order to have. So the more you stuck on a beingness, the more you're stuck on a viewpoint, the less beingness you are willing to entertain, the less beingness you are willing to be, the less viewpoint you are willing to see, the worse is your condition. You want to improve your life, my friend? You need to do the following exercise. You need to take someone or a beingness. For example, you say, oh, I will never be a criminal. You need to take the viewpoint of, okay, so fine, you don't need to become a criminal, yes? But you need to take the viewpoint of, I'm a criminal. What will be the beingness of a criminal? How will a criminal act? What will a criminal have? You need to be willing to be a criminal. You need to be willing to be a doctor. You need to be willing to be a street sweeper. You need to be willing to be a driver. You need to be willing to be anything. So find what you are unwilling to be and just imagine that you are until you will get a realization on each one of those beingness. You do that to a point where you get a realization. Once you got a realization, you acknowledge that realization and you go for the next beingness that you are unwilling to be. Including, for example, people are unwilling to be poor, or you are unwilling to be a beggar, or you are unwilling to be without a place to live at. Any one of those things, you do that exercise. Just imagine that you are, and you will see that magically your life will sort out. You'll be able to have more money, you'll be able to have more friends, you'll be able to help more people, you'll be able to get more help, and this thing that called the terrible mankind or your view on how bad people are will change, and you will discover in the process that the cure for anything is not just love for other person, but it's the admiration of viewpoints. The more you admire other people's viewpoint, the less barriers you will have, the less barriers they will have, and magically they will start helping you, and you of course helping them. And what you get at that moment is expansion. Meir Ezra, a piece of truth for you.